What's going on, everybody? It is your boy Hoodies Ninja, and we're back at it again with a Dragon Ball to Breakers video. All right. And recently, I have just played the closed beta. It was so good. It was fun. In all honesty, it was fun. And in the background, you're gonna see gameplay of my closed beta gameplay. And so while I'm talking about it in my review and saying if it's good or not and what I rate it. All right, so let's get started. Okay, so the prologue. The prologue is the tutorial explaining everything, how you got in there, the story-wise, what's happening, and it's pretty standard. It's pretty nice. It's pretty decent. Nothing too complicated. And since it is a $19.99 game, which I do want to add on later, so not making it too complicated. The story is nice. All right. It's also linked with Canton City, which is Dragon Ball Universe 2. Like you can see the map from a very distance from the map you're on right now. Okay, so that's a nice little connection. I don't know if that has anything to do with Universe 3. Probably not. I'm probably stretching too far, but oh well. Character creation was nice. All right, graphics, sometimes it's there, sometimes it's not. I'm halfway not with their graphics, but I honestly really like the difference with the graphics. It looks nice. Some people say, oh, this looks terrible, it's trash. Okay, maybe it's not to some people's taste, but to me, it's nice. All right, it's a simple game. All right, and I like that. All right, and also I just want to say again, it's a $19.99 game. All right, $20 with tax. All right, so don't expect a masterpiece. All right, it's a decent game to like do some time. Like if you're trying to waste some time, have a good time. If you're not like bored or something, this is a game you play, and then you just have fun, and then you spend hours on it. And the customization is cool. It has nice clothing. It has nice hair. Like it has the same amount of hairstyles, like the exact same hairstyles from Universe 2. And that's kind of a bummer. I wanted them to add a little bit more with hair designs, but they kind of made it up because, you know, they made up with that because there's hair physics, like the hair moves and jiggles like it's Shinobi Striker, all right? It has hair physics. Unlike Universe 2, where it's just like stiff as hell, which is like stupid, all right? But this is a nice addition. Small things, man, small things. Let's talk about the big things now. I'm talking about the big things. We're not talking about the little things, all right? All right, okay, so gameplay-wise, matchmaking takes forever. It's like, okay, so when I was in my beta testing, I was like, the first beta test, which was very late in the afternoon at night, there was so slow. I couldn't get it in a single match. Like, and the same thing happened at the last matchmaking, like the last beta testing, the fourth session. I literally waited for 2 to 3 to 4 hours in matchmaking to only get into 2 games, all right? But when I was in like the second or third beta testing, that was like the middle of the day, that was fine. Like I was loading up games like that, like really fast, all right? So I don't know what's going on with that, because it takes a little too long to find a matchmaking game in this game, all right? You only have to find 8 players. It really does not need to take that long, all right? So the solution to that is that make this game cross-platform, in my opinion. Make it cross-platform for Switch, Xbox, PC, and PlayStation, all right? So we can get things moving a little faster. I don't know if this has anything to do with network, Wi-Fi, or whatever, but cross-platform would be a great addition to this game, is what I'm saying right now. Lag-wise, I did see some people were lagging. That just may be that. And survivors. Let's talk about the survivors, all right? Survivors. So when you think of Dragon Ball The Breakers and who you want to play as first, you most likely want to play as the Raider because it's probably easier that way. And, you know, it's more fun flying around destroying things. As you can see right here, Frieza, sorry, I burped, which is me. I'm destroying the map. Totally fun, by the way. And yeah, so it's fun doing all this chaos. But surviving as a human survivor, you know, not being a Saiyan or a Namekian, just having no powers, is kind of cool, okay? I mean, being helpless and just scouring the island and just, you know, getting more stuff. It's like it's very tactical. I like tactical games, like Rainbow Six Siege. It was better early on in the years, though. But I like tactical games, all right? So this game does so well with the tacticality of surviving, all right? With working together. And working together is one of the key components of this game, all right? You gotta have communication. You gotta have teamwork. That's the whole point of the 7 survivors, trying to escape escape and cleanse the world. All right. Unfortunately for me, I didn't have any friends that wanted to play this game, so I was left alone, and I couldn't really talk to teammates. And they need to add game chat into this game. That's what they need to do, so we can communicate with teammates. All right. Because if you don't have friends and you're the only one playing, you need like game chat so you could like communicate better and like win the game. All right. In my opinion, that's how it should work. That's how it should work in this game, of course. And it's just fun. And another thing about Survivors is that the transfers to gain powers, it's cool. It's cool to get more transfers. It's kind of like a gotcha thing. You got to go to this spirit sphere thing in the world, the home world, and like you got to like summon them, and then you get more of those transfers to survive, which is cool. I think of transfers as like fusion, like a fusion type mechanic in the game. Like you're fusing with warriors from the game. That's how I think of it. So think about it like this. There's fusion in this game, but there's no fusion in Dragon Ball's Universe 2. Think about it like that. All right. So transfers are really cool. And if you collect all of the Dragon Balls, you get to like have infinite power and stay in this transfer mode, this fusion mode, and fight the Raider, which is cool actually. But the cool thing is like it's hard to get Dragon Balls. All right, it's hard to get Dragon Balls. I mean, actually, it's not hard, but it's hard to collect all 7 when you have scattered teammates. And if you can't communicate with the teammates, you don't know who's going to have all 7. You don't know who's going to summon Shenron. And it's the whole thing. That's why you need game chat. All right, it's why you need game chat so we can communicate better. And you can actually kill the Raider, which is crazy. I've seen it on Twitter. It's like, wow, that's a palooza. All in all, I think it's really fun playing a Survivor as much as it is playing a Raider. Now, time to talk about Raiders. Raiders, when I first played Raider, the flying was weird. You have to fly with the joysticks, all right? It's weird. It's so weird, but I got used to it, and I was like, yeah, this makes sense. I kind of like this, all right? And it's really good. All right, so yeah. And not much to talk about the Raiders. I mean, transformations. I mean, it's fun destroying stuff. It's pretty simple. Like you get bigger, you power up, you kill people. Like it's nothing's really wrong with the Raiders. So I think the Raiders fine, Survivor's fine. Matchmaking needs work. What else? I don't know. I'm pretty sure that's pretty much all. I also talked about crossplay at $19.99, which is a pretty good deal for this game. I mean, it's kind of good that it's not a $60 game or a $70 game for next gen. Now that they're doing that, which is kind of stupid. Like, why do you want to raise prices? Goodness. But this game is actually really fun. I mean, it does need a few touch-ups with just a few touch-ups. Honestly, nothing too major, but it's a really good game. It's a really good game. And if you play with friends, it's probably really fun. It's really fun. And I like that. All right. This is a different game than usual. I liked it. It's like Friday the 13th. It's like Dead by Daylight. And yeah, that's all I got to say. And for my rating, my final rating, I would give this. Okay, so first I gave it a 7 out of 10. I gave it a 7.5. Now, what would it be to make it an 8? To make it an 8. Okay, right now I'm still giving it a 7.5 out of 10. But if they added crossplay, if they added game chat, if they added more interesting raiders, if they added more different Survivor skins, which I'm talking about later, then I would give it an 8 out of 10. Just little tiny things and little big things just added together would make it an 8 out of 10 game. Right now, 7.5. It's a decent game. I love the game. Nothing really bad about the game. I don't get the hate of the game. I was a fan first day I heard about it, all right? And I'm really excited. I'm going to pre-order the game, actually. I'm only getting the $19.99 pre-order because I'm not actually going to pre-order the deluxe, which is kind of stupid in my opinion still. But yeah, that's my rating. What do you rate this game? What's your opinions on it? If you played the beta, what did you think of it? And yeah, also another thing, this beta should have been a whole lot longer. This is like a day or two, all right? This should have been like 3 or 4 days, honestly. And I'm saying this because I'm matchmaking, all right? They should have added a little bit longer, but that's all. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. And for more Dragon Ball Breakers content, yeah, like, comment, subscribe. See you later. Bye! It is 100% worth getting.